Lil Flip.
Mm-hmm.
Flip basically said Houston hip hop. It kind of lost its spot because if you remember back in like 05, early 2000s, Houston was putting out a lot of dope artists. On fire. And he was like, yo, he felt like, it lost its spotlight because of the lack of hustle. A lot of the promoters was paying these out-of-town artists to come in instead of paying them Houston locals to do their thing. But you from the A. And I just want to say, man, because when Atlanta took this thing, Atlanta never gave it back. Atlanta ain't fell off yet. Y'all been on something like a 20-year run straight. Why do you think Atlanta has not fallen off yet?
I tell this story all the time. You wanna know why?
Go ahead.
Atlanta has one of the most busiest airports, Atlanta Hartsfield. The hub is Delta. Any and everybody can get to this motherfucker at any given time, any given day, any spot they want, they can get here, okay? We have the biggest HBCU conglomerate. That's the Atlanta AUC, okay? You got all these schools. You got, what's that, Clark, you got Spelman, you got Morris Brown, you even got Morehouse who's getting their accreditation back. Okay, you got those schools, right? You got Clark Atlanta. Then you got your Georgia Techs, you got your Georgia States, Then wait. Then you got your Atlanta Area Tech, Atlanta Metro. You got all these colleges, right? So what happens? You have the world and the United States, when it comes to us, the ethnicity, this melanated skin, these people can come here because we got this airport, they come in droves. Now, if I take a room full of people from just Atlanta, right? And I take a room full of people that's all from all over the world and all over the United States. When I play certain music in this room of just Atlanta, niggas ain't gonna go for certain shit, right? Because their ears tuned for a certain thing. But when I play the music in a room full of people that's from everywhere, when I get that room to say, that's it, it goes back out to everybody because it's been agreed upon by the masses in this sense. So when they come to Atlanta, if it work here, it can work all over the United States because people are from everywhere. They ain't been here long all the time. You got people who just got here, who freshly got here. Every year, it's a fresh new ear coming from where they from. Houston, let me tell you what happened with Texas. I'm gonna tell you what happened with Texas. Texas was so big that they could get rich inside of Texas. That's why if you ever just really look back at them Texas rappers, that's why they was popping so hard. You was looking, all these niggas had all the jewelry. They had the jewelry. They had the Johnny Dang. They got the jewelry. These boys were iced up. Look at how they were living. They made themselves rich. It's just like California. Like they didn't have to travel outside of the state of Texas. Now that may be one of the reasons why they may have gotten a little comfortable. Cause they was rich. These niggas was, if you know anybody from Texas, look at Slim Thug.
Yep.
That boy still bossed up, man. I just seen Flip not that long ago. Flip came to a whole festival I was in, iced out in a Rolls Royce. I was like, okay, my boy. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I just think Atlanta, we have the, it's like the special conference. It's like a conference every day in the club. Cause people come in when the music play. If don't nobody in that room move in Atlanta, that shit ain't gonna work nowhere else. Cause it's influenced by everybody. Right now they gonna go on the break. They don't gotta go on the break no more. We can see it. The world can see what's happening. They're watching what's happening in Atlanta. It's just one of those things. You got a lot of people who come here dedicated to get education, dedicated to excel, dedicated to make music, dedicated to be a part of the entertainment business some way, somehow. And that's why we ain't never gave that shit up. Now, yeah, you got your rappers who beef here and there in Atlanta, okay. But we could talk about those. You could count how many beefs that the world know of on one hand. You go to these other cities, the whole side of town beefing with the whole side of town. Niggas can't come together because they beefing with these cats because they do this dance this way and they do that dance that way. We kept a lot of our beef suppressed. That's why even me, it's a certain guideline that we follow. That's why even me coming on Vlad the last time with me sharing all this stuff, y'all say it's exposing. No, I'm just enlightening you to some of the things that I've suppressed and I dealt with. Could I have been beefing with niggas? Yeah. From the stories I told, don't it sound like I could have been beefing with niggas? Yeah. But I chose not to, and I said, I ain't gonna fuck it up because this bag is way more important than this beef. And that's what I did. Other places can't get to the bag because they make the beef more important than the bag. That's the problem. So that's my breakdown on why you have a spot like Atlanta that has popped for so long. We had major production companies. You had goddamn Dallas Austin. You had Dallas Austin Rowdy. You had Organized Noise. You had So Def. You got LaFace. I can keep going on, and these powerhouses was producing top tier artists. These artists got diamond records and shit like that. And that influence is real. And that's why Atlanta ain't never let that shit go. We like to hear. Watch out, but watch out. Can't get it. Move. A little bit. That's just it. That's what I think. Now, if anybody care to challenge that, feel freely to do that in the comments. I comment back. Yes, I have an active YouTube account, so I can comment back on your ass. Challenge me on that. You can't challenge it. Nobody even ever told it like that. And I've been saying that for years because I've always been the one to ask questions. I don't interview you, I interview myself and what's going on around me. I'm saying, well, why is Atlanta so popping? Oh, this is why.